So, obviously there's been many cycles in those 30, 40 years, right? So what are some of the key elements of being successful and not, perhaps overextending yourself or putting yourself in a risky position when things do turn down?
Yeah, great question. And so everything goes in cycles, and there are going to be rainy days. Economics, real estate, it just can never be a straight line up. In my experience, something happens, there's kind of a retrenchment, then there's kind of a plateau, and then it starts going back up. I heard an interesting comment on a podcast this week from a guy who runs a huge investment fund. He said, time in the market is more important than timing the market. So if you think about that, well, let me put it this way. I don't pretend to be smart enough to know what's going to happen in the market. So generally, my philosophy has been to invest and let time, inflation, population growth win the day. So I would say the key to being successful through these kind of times is, one, just be properly leveraged, have sufficient capital reserves. And if you do that, you can ride out some bumpy times. And if you just kind of stay there, you're going to come out the other end. So I have money in the stock market and mutual funds. It's not my area of expertise. I have a financial advisor who I trust and who handles. So when COVID hit and my stock portfolio dropped 30%, I'm on the phone, let's sell, because I'm scared. Henry, my financial advisor, said, Arn, if you get out of the market, how do you know when you're going to get back in? And if you're out of the market, if you miss those 10 boom days, you're screwed, right? So he talked me off the ledge. I just stuck in it. And now my portfolio is back above what it was. And I imagine most of our listeners have a similar experience. There was a drop, their portfolios have recovered. So I think real estate investing is the same. For me, it's always been a long-term game. You're going to have ups and downs, but if you go about it right, you can ride out the downs and then just benefit on the ups. So if you get good properties, good locations, you're not over leveraged, you have capital reserves, also known as a Sominex account, meaning if you got money in the bank, you can sleep at night because you know you got cash to repair that roof, then I think you're okay.